What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you journal content and videos. What's up, you guys? How is everybody today? I am here. I am back. I am continuing on making the string quilt patchwork junk journal covers that I'm working on here. They are these really cute, they're going to be these really cute covers. I'm going to do different little stitches in the middle and different colors. So far, I think, how many do I have? I think five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 so far. This one's number 6. These are about 16 by 11, 17 by 12. Some of them are 17 by 12. The minimum size they need to be is 16 by 11. Now that's for my journal. My typical journal size. Hi, Miss Patricia. How are you, girlfriend? This is the size that I would use for my typical junk journal. It's actually even bigger than what I need. I like working with bigger sizes because if I make a mistake, then there's enough space to kind of reconfigure and try again. So these are bigger than what I need. I am a great Miss Patricia. It is my birthday for a couple more hours, and I'm having a great day. I am having a great day. I had a nice lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. My hubby bought me my new shelf. I'm waiting for it to be delivered, and I am so excited. I am just way too excited for my new shelf. Hi, Miss Vanessa. Way too excited for my new shelf. It's finally, my hubby ordered it for me, and he's hoping I can get myself a little bit more organized. He said. And yeah, I get it. I've been kind of messy. I really need to clean up. And it wouldn't be a problem if this was like, my own little private room, which it is, but also it's on the pathway to the kitchen. It's on the pathway to the kitchen. So sometimes the path gets a little narrow. So I really need to clean up. So I'm hoping my shelves will help me, put up some stuff that I have on the floor. I have a lot of stuff just on the floor because I have no place to put them. Even if I clean, I still have no place to put some things. So I really need to clean up. And he's very patient with me, but it has gotten to that point. It has gotten to that point where he's like, hey. It's a little crowded on the edge. I get it. Okay. There we go. Nice big strip there. And the strips are 2.5 inches wide. I'm using a 1/4 inch seam. So I'm using a pretty wide seam. So you really only end up seeing about 1.5 inches total of strip. Okay, so we did that. Now we could do a little bit of pink here. That was too small. See if I have any shorter strips, but I guess not. I don't have a Zibbit shop. I don't have a Zibbit shop, but I did start off on Zibbit. I no longer have a Zibbit shop. I was even featured one time in their, I was featured one time on their like little newsletter because I was doing pretty good on there. But I jumped off of Zibbit because Etsy had automatic downloads, and because they removed the number of items that you had sold. I don't know why, but I decided that would be cool. I can't remember why. And I hopped over it. Yeah, I don't have it. You're funny though. You are funny. Okay. I have been sewing all the way, like all the way down to where the other strip is. And I'll get this nice solid like little piece right here that's already ready to go. Yeah. I haven't had my nap today. You didn't have a nap today? Did I have a nap today? I don't think I did. I did go to IKEA. Well, I was feeling sleepy after I had Olive Garden for dinner. But I didn't want to take a nap because I always feel bad after I take a nap right after I eat. I don't feel good after. So we decided, well, my husband decided to take me to IKEA after I said that's what I wanted to do. And we walked around. It was a nice walk. So then I didn't feel bad that then. What else did we do after that? Somewhere else. No, that took all night. Then we came home and now I'm here. I just started working. So I'm like, did I take much time? No, I didn't. Ooh, you're getting things. How are you a part of something and your hand is busted, girl? What? How are you gonna hop? I guess you don't need your hand to hop. I had to prep the project and then I had to write all the measurements down. How are you doing with the busted hand, Vanessa? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You and my mom can't sit down, you can't relax, and what the heck, y'all? You need to chill, you need to relax. See, that's what I'm talking about, Vanessa. Oh, no. I think you should have called your doctor. Should have called your doctor, Vanessa. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. I don't think it's safe. I really think you should chill out. If you didn't have time for a nap, guess what? I don't think you're chilling. You're not chilling. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Chilling. And here you are, clearly not chilling. My doctor told me to keep my hand moving so that it doesn't break. I don't know. I don't think he meant all what you did today. I think he meant maybe go like, you know. Okay. Okay, finally, we have this done. Oh my goodness. They look pretty simple, but they do take a minute to do. They are easy though, they're not hard. Just getting the hang of it. I did mess up a couple times. It happens, okay? It happens. Now I gotta like try and square this off. And that's where sometimes the fabric ends up the wrong size. But again, that's why I make things bigger than I need. See, and now with this piece, since I sewed them all the way down, check it out. Now, I gotta do it this way because I can't visualize it. Now this can get cut about me right here. Right here. And that's a nice piece right there to include in another scrap quilt. And since I sewed all the way down, which I wasn't doing earlier, it's like one nice solid piece already made, you know? So that's cool. For the next project, we'll toss that off to the side. And then we have these little bits here that we'll keep for now. For now, but I might end up throwing them away. I don't know. Hi, Miss Dorcas. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I forgot to say that. In my earlier life, how rude of me thinking about my birthday. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I'm just cutting off the fabric that's not on the tissue. Again, this is a nice piece right here to include in a little scrap quilt or something. Hi, Miss Tammy, and thank you. Hi, hi, hi. Go ahead and get this over here. That is cute. Again, fully. Last time I was doing this, I was not sewing all the way down. Now I think I will. You're half done unpacking. You just moved. How exciting. I hate moving, but it is exciting, you know. New places, exciting, but it's just a lot of work. Ugh, so much work. Packing, unpacking. There's my awesome piece of book cover. This is going to be really cute. I'm so excited about these. Just random pieces of fabric here, but they look so cute together. And they're going to look even cuter with the little stitches in between that I'm going to do. But for now, we are just doing this part here. Right now, this way, so I can visualize it. Okay, right here should be good. Okay, so let's work on some more. I'm hoping maybe I'll get 10 or 12 journal covers. I don't know. How many 12 covers? This size, I don't know. But I'm excited to do it. Let me get another piece of tissue paper. Oh, you moved to Boise for a new job. How cool. Congratulations. Very cool. Okay. Again, you start off with a piece of tissue paper. That's the best of your abilities, because I see right here it's crooked. Best of your abilities, you cut to, let me show you. I already cut out some pieces of chipboard. So I bought this chipboard on Amazon, and I'm actually really excited about it. I had been using cereal boxes, 2 cereal boxes that I would glue together. But now I have purchased this chipboard from Amazon, and this is 8.5 by 11. This was the piece, the size that it was right here, 8.5 by 11. And so as you can see right here, where I'm going to have my spine and my covers here, I have about over an inch all the way around. So that's how I figured out the size that I needed. Again, I'm only going to really end up needing about 1/2 inch all the way around. But I prefer to make it this size. So that way if I make any mistakes, I can still fix it, and still maybe if I cut too much over here, then I can still move over to this corner and still have enough. So that is how I figured this size out. And again, if you want to use this chipboard, I really do recommend it. I just recently finished up these books right here. I made 6 of these using this chipboard. And let me tell you, it is just as good as when I used 2 cereal boxes. So this chipboard, if you want to look it up on Amazon, its measurement is in points, and so this is 50 point. You want to look up 50 point chipboard. 50 point chipboard on Amazon is where I purchased it, and this was 8.5 by 11. I got 100 sheets for like $38, $40, which I think is money well spent, especially since I sell my junk journals. So, and it makes me skip a bunch of steps and helps me save my hands a little bit from some work. But the thickness, I'm really happy with it. As you can see, they did work while they were drying without the inside cover. And then with the outside cover, they really come into their own shape, and you can, of course, still bend them and stuff to shape. So, yeah, I'm happy with these. Very, very happy. Okay, so again, that's how I figured out the size of what I'm doing. Let me get started here on the next one. You know what I have not done is I have not done this really cute pink and yellow moment here. I have not used this. Okay, this is the front. Okay, and I'm using size that's like way too big. I'll cut it a little, just a tiny bit. Just literally a tiny bit. I always, again, like to be over cautious, so I pick the bigger size here. And then with this, we can add, I don't have that many fabrics to pick from anymore. Maybe I'll pick this one. This is the last one of this fabric that I have here. So as I said earlier, I'm gonna pick from corner to corner. You can do up and down, and you can do lengthwise if you want. I like corner to corner the best. So basically I line the strips right sides facing each other. And then what we're going to do is I'm really only going to keep an eye on this side, which is the part that I'm going to put through the sewing machine first. So I really only bother to check that the strips here on the edge are matching, and also that I'm keeping the same seam allowance, seam size here the whole way through. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on. Where it lands over here at the end doesn't really matter. It lands where it lands, and it still works out fine. So I try and focus just on the part that I'm sewing currently. Excuse me. Okay. So let's go here again, just making sure. My fabrics here match. Hang on. Okay. Okay, let's start all the way over here where the fabric starts. Good. Make sure my tissue paper is moving along too. I do go a little bit slow here just because, again, I'm trying to make sure this is good. But honestly, if you do make a mistake, this project is very forgiving. Now, I was able to cut my strips or rip my strips, so that's why they're a uniform size. But you can do this project with mismatched sized fabrics also. Tomorrow, I should be back. I'm going to go live in the afternoon. And I'm going to work on making these into the paper that I need to adhere to the chipboard. And also I need to work on the inside covers. So I will try to get in a little bit more live time and also during the afternoon, because I know some people don't stay up at night like this, like me. Some of us do, but some of us don't. That's okay. I'm going to iron this open like this. So 1 moment. Okay. So there, iron open. Hang on, let me get a little bite of my my little birthday cake here. I don't need a whole cake, so my hubby just bought me a little piece for me because he doesn't even like cake. That is good. I learned you have to let those kind of defrost a little bit. And they are much better. Okay. Let's put this nice little yellow flower moment. Best fabric for me is small little flowers. Whatever color, I'm not the pickiest on color schemes, but I do need small yellow flowers. Small little flowers. Hello. Okay. It doesn't matter which side you want to start on. Okay. Slide it up as we can here. And the paper I'm sewing on is tissue paper. You could use lined paper. You can use newspaper, magazine paper. You could use phone book paper if you have it. I use tissue paper because I like to customize the size that I although today, since I was at IKEA, I purchased this roll of children's drawing paper. I'm always on the lookout for alternatives. Because I do use tissue, when I package up my journals, I use white tissue. So maybe it'd be cost effective to use this roll of children's drawing paper. Maybe. I'll use it on the next one. We'll have to experiment all together here. Let's do a pink line here. And of course, these are all bed sheets. That's the little kind of junky element about this. You could use your scraps. You can use your ugly scraps. You could use coordinated jelly rolls. That's what they're called, fabric jelly rolls. It's basically a bunch of strips that are already this size here. You can use scraps. I tend to like to coordinate my fabrics, so I always tend to make scraps as I go. It does take me about half hour to sew one of these together, it seems. Since I've done them live, I can kind of time myself. Seems like I can get one done every half hour. There's just a lot of ironing. The stitching is slow. You could save yourself some time by using wider strips. If you wanted to use wider strips, that would save you some time. But it's fun though. Awesome. Okay. This one right here. Hi, Miss Patricia. Hi, Miss Jen. Hi, Miss Jen. How are you? Thanks for popping in. And these are all just the newest fabrics that I just bought. If you want to make, you can make them completely different. But I like doing them in batches. Like right now, I'm doing these fabrics. Next, I'll do a different type of fabric, and they'll look completely different. You know. You can choose different color schemes, different themes. You can make them more scrappier. Just finished watching the old movie Mystic Pizza. I've never seen that. I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it. I don't think I've ever heard of it. It's not ringing a bell. Okay. Julia Roberts, movie 1980. That's the year I was born. I was born in 88. But I've never heard of that though. Like, you know, there's a lot of movies that were out when I was before my time or right around my time. But I've heard of them because, you know, I always watch those like I Love the 90s. Always those like 90s recap videos, and I've never heard them talk about that. Never, not once. Okay, so I'm 7 years older than you. Cool. That is awesome. Let's see here. Let me pick. Let's see. I gotta get peeky with this fabric right here because only certain parts of it are actually exciting or worth using. Like this piece right here is pretty cute. This is whatever. And this over here is like whatever. Let's see if I was wrong. We will find out very soon. Okay. Okay, so this will go over here. Right there. Okay. Let's get this sewing. Oh, Jen, I ordered my shelf today. I am so excited. What's that about? I think I'm out of bobbin. I ordered my shelf. I want to shut it from the mountaintops. Olive Garden was delicious. It was so good. Yes, so my shelf comes in, and I have to have it. My husband doesn't want to put it together. So he's gonna try and hire someone to put it together because he just does not want to bother. It's not a small thing; it's a pretty big thing. He had to put it. See what I made this say? I said my bobbin was out, and then I just sewed it like I had bobbin in there. No, he's been pretty traumatized since I decided I was gonna buy all IKEA furniture for our last place, and we pretty much had to put it all together. And y'all know IKEA furniture. Yeah, I got the biggest Kallax that they have. Y'all know IKEA furniture. I mean, that if your relationship ain't strong enough, you might not survive putting together that shelf. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's how hard IKEA. That's how intense it is. Better have a strong relationship before you start putting together IKEA furniture. Is it easy? Is it easy? Or should I convince him? Because he says it's going to be hard. It's like it's only $35 though to have somebody put it together. So that's why he's like, oh, just pay somebody to do it. $35. I don't know. It really does look like a nightmare though. It looks like a nightmare. Yeah, it's the biggest Kallax. I think that's all that'll fit on my wall. I measured my wall, the space, because I have a door on that wall, and so I measured the space that's left over. And I think it's only big enough for the biggest one. But I saw what I kind of want to trade in my other shelves for already. I hadn't seen this before. It's not a Kallax. My hubby is not good with that stuff, and said it was super easy. Huh. I don't know. I might just let him do whatever he wants to do. I'm not gonna fight him on it. I'm not gonna yell that later. I'm just kidding. Okay, right here. I always end up putting this orange on the little corners, always. Yes, it's my little birthday cake. If I have a whole cake in the house, I will eat it. So my husband just bought me a little slice. And he doesn't like cake, so that doesn't really help me. So I just got a little slice here. That's my little dessert. I'll have to tell him, but like I said, I'm gonna pick my battles, and I'm not gonna fight him on this. If he wants to spend the money to get it done, I'm just gonna let him do it. Because you know what? I'm not gonna do it. That's for sure. I'm not gonna do it, so I might as well just. If he doesn't want to do it, that's fine. Just got me a little cake from Vaughn's. I could have gotten a cake anywhere, all fancy in town, but I just didn't want to walk around at that point. We have some fancy bakeries out here, and I'm just like, take me to Vaughn's. I am a cheap date. Let me tell you that right now. I am a cheap date. Hi, Miss Letitia. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you. Okay, so we got that half done. This looks like a little funky, but we will cut it down soon enough. Soon enough. Let's throw in this yellow over here. Is that too much yellow over here? Or is that different? I guess that is different enough. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? We will go for it. Me too. I either like the cheesecake or the chocolate cake. I like, there's a couple cakes I like. They have the carrot cake is always really good. Carrot cake. The red velvet cake. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that. Sometimes I'm in the mood for just this chocolate. I guess those are the ones I usually go for. Or they just have this like white cake with white frosting, and I'll get that. They're skipping out on the frosting. So I'm always hovering above these slices of cake. Literally checking to see which one has the most frosting. It's the saddest thing in the world. I always have to check them all to make sure I get the one with the most frosting. And man, this time around they really skimped on the frosting. I told my hubby I'm about to buy a bucket and put on some more. I'm the worst. Actually, it's pretty good. The one I got had like a little bit extra smeared on the side. I miss my grandma's chocolate frosting, but that sounds good. Grandmas always do it right. It was firm milk in the mouth, but that sounds delicious. It sounds real good right now. Just off to the side, ironing it open. Okay. These two kind of get on my nerves here, so they're too big. Okay. Her twin sister just passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, sweetie. We just went to go see my grandmother's sister last weekend. That's why we went to Ensenada. Because my grandmother's sister was visiting her sister. Her son. And that's right nice. By the beach. It was so nice. You can see the beach from his apartment. It was nothing fancy, but it was lovely weather. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Yes, Miss Jen, they can make chocolate frosting in heaven, girl. I'm sorry. along. How cute. That's adorable. My grandmother, too, she always had to have her hair done. I don't know what she did to her hair, but she always had like a fro. Her hair was always painted in a little fro. Loved it. And my cake is gone. Oh no. Okay. I'd be like, where's Grandma? Oh, she went to go get her hair done before church. I don't remember her having her nails done, but I do remember her always getting her hair done before church. Let's see. That would be too much yellow with that one. Maybe this one, if I can find an interesting part of it. Just a little boring. This part is exciting right here. Yeah, this part looks awesome. Let's do that. This is still an interesting part. This could be good somewhere else, maybe. Let's put it off to the side. Yes. Okay. Okay. I was supposed to originally go to California for my birthday. Then, like I said, my mom took time off to take my grandmother to Ensenada. And so they didn't end up going to California for the 4th of July. And I just didn't want to deal with the traffic of 4th of July. I was like, we'll go another day. So we are going to go soon to Cali. There is a Rose Bowl flea market that's back now in function. I'm not sure if it's every weekend or only certain weekends, but there's a huge flea market at the Rose Bowl in California, and I want to go see all of that. I want to see what's going on there because that sounds all sorts of cool. California, I have found, has the best. Well, to be honest, I haven't gone to other states, but compared to here in Las Vegas, I find that California has awesome prices and awesome things at the thrift shops. Very rarely do I come out disappointed from California thrift shops. It does not happen very often. Okay, this little pink piece will go cute right here. Do that. Like in Cali, the thrift shops seem to be priced very fair. Out here, it's a little ridiculous what they want to charge. It's a little ridiculous. Who they think they are, I don't know. But I won't. I won't. Let me see. I need a little piece. What fabric do I want? A little piece of. I'm going to use this little piece because I didn't use that till all the way over here. I like to kind of space out my fabrics. Of course, you might have just two fabrics that you alternate. It's all whatever. It's up to you, your design. I didn't even count how many strips of what fabric I had. I just kind of cut until I felt like stopping. Okay, I think this is the last piece for this. Yes, this is just the itty bitty little tip of it. That's all it needed. Okay, so let's trim this down. Tomorrow we'll see how many of these I ended up with. I'm gonna get up and start getting finished up on these because right now I'm gonna play some video games. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna watch TV, go to bed. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna keep working on these because I'm pretty much done crafting for today. Just gonna chillax the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for your support today in my shop. Really appreciate it. Really helps me out. Shout out Jen for the little taco and horchata money she sent me. Thank you. And if you are in the market for Journal Printables, please do check out my shop over at TsunamiRose.net. Thank you guys so much for making this day so nice for me. I really appreciate everybody's nice comments. Thank you all so much for your support here on my channel. And we'll be back for more fun tomorrow. Like I said, I do plan on going live in the afternoon. And you can come hang out with me and see how I work on these junk journals. Tomorrow, I'll be working on transforming this fabric into paper and putting the final stitches in between all the fabrics. And yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. This has been a blast. Like I said, it's not a very quick process, but it's a very fun process. So I do suggest you try this out. You can look up string quilt. I think they're also called like coin quilts or something like that. Strip quilt. But it's a lot of fun. So check out, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. If you want more tips or to see somebody else do it, maybe explain it a little bit better. Anyways, Liz, hi, and thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.